Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be filming a what's on my iPhone 7 Plus for you guys today. I hope that you're all doing well. Before I get started, make sure you click that red button to subscribe if you want to see my new videos in your subscription box, and also make sure you give this a thumbs up if you're ready to see what is on my iPhone 7 Plus. So like I mentioned, I do have the 7 Plus. It is matte black. It looks like this. It does have two cameras that shoot simultaneously as one. That was one of the major marketable features. And I know that the size looks a little bit kind of daunting. Whenever I switched to this phone, I was like, I really think that it's gonna be way too big. But now that I've gotten used to it, the 6 feels like the iPhone like 3G to me. It's so weird. Yeah, so I'm obsessed with it. I love the size. So the case I have on it is a Sonics case. It just has pink flowers with a little blue-gray leaves, and then on the screen I do have like a little privacy screen protector, so you can't see that it's on right now until you are like right up on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into what is on the actual phone, what you came for. So my screensaver is a picture of my boyfriend and I at prom. And then I have a reminder to film what's on my iPhone. I love using reminders because it actually will like continue to be on your home screen until you check it off. But this is my home page. So I have photos, calendar. I actually do use calendar a lot. I'll put like, I have nothing today, but I'll go ahead and put certain things like going to the dentist, whatever. And I like to remind myself like a day before. And then I have camera, and I'll go ahead and show you guys. So with the zoom, you can go up to like 2 times, which is kind of cool. I have all my clothes over there. And then I have my weather folder. So I have the regular weather app, weather bug, and then my forecast from the National Weather Service. I took a geography class this semester, and my teacher like gave me that as like a home page or whatever, so that was kind of cool because I'm like a little weather nerd, a little meteorologist if you will. And then I have maps, which I use. A lot of people might use like Waze or Google Maps, but to me the Maps app is like the best one. And then I have clock, which has all of my alarms on it, wallet, which I won't open, but I do have 2 cards set up on that. And I have my notes. I take a lot of notes. I have just different things on here, ideas for videos, things like that. Settings, Safari, and then like I said, I have reminders as well. So I'll go ahead and check off that one to film what's on my iPhone because I'm doing that now. And so yeah, you can see that I have 2 more reminders. Stocks, iTunes Store, App Store, books, and I don't really use iBooks a ton. I used to use it a lot whenever I was reading, like mostly in like middle school and like 8th grade, but now I'm kind of back to paper books. I do have the news app, Apple TV, FaceTime, and then I have this photography folder, and I have InstaSize, which I don't really need anymore, but it does have some good filters. If I look at like this picture, it has different filters, and yeah, sometimes I'll use these. I like the Tokyo one because I really like cool toned filters. And then I have Visco, which is what I actually use all the time to edit my pictures, and I feel like everyone does. I used it to edit this photo of me standing in front of the Rockefeller tree. But what I typically like to do is add a picture, so I'll go ahead and look on here. I was looking at Miranda Kerr's hair, but yeah, I'll just do this one again. So what I like to do is I like F2 a lot, and then I'll usually kind of tone it down a bit because I don't like it to be like super like fake looking. And then what I'll do is I'll play around with the exposure and the contrast. And I kind of like feel like a photographer when I'm doing this, but it really is not rocket science. On this app, you really just kind of drag it till you think it looks good and then you go with it. So yeah, I usually only mess with contrast exposure, and then sometimes I'll change the temperature if I want it to be a little bit more cool toned. I also have Capture, which is the GoPro app, so you can like wirelessly import your footage from the Hero 4 and then export them to your camera roll and all that good stuff. Facetune, which I mostly use for blurring out like skin stuff, and then Instax Share, which is what I use to print from my Fujifilm little like mobile Polaroid printer. And I used that for my boyfriend. I made him like a miniature album of us that I thought was really cool, and I printed them out from my camera roll, so it was really cool. And then Pic Collage, which I use a lot of times to do like comparisons. If I'm doing a thumbnail for a video, I can do it that way, or on Canva. With this app, you can do Instagram themes, Twitter banners, you can do YouTube. I use this for my YouTube art, for thumbnails and things like that, and my background. And then I have music, so I have the Apple Music app. I have Shazam, which basically, I'm sure you guys know what it is. If a song's playing, you can click Shazam and it'll tell you what the song is, so you can like download it or whatever. I have a Money app, so I use Calculator, Wells Fargo, my bank, and then Venmo. The Health app is where I keep my Apple Watch activity and health. So when I'm wearing my Apple Watch, you can record your steps and sometimes like just different stuff, working out, everything. And then I have my Life app, which is where I track my headaches and things like that, different symptoms, because I have had migraines a lot, so I like to use that app to kind of record that and see how the medicine is working. My Canvas app, which we use for my school. I have Extras folder, which is where I keep compass, tips, voice memos, basically extras. I also keep my Bible app, my iCloud Drive, and then Pages, iMovie, and Flash Seeds. So I'll sometimes use Pages, and of course the Bible app, and Flash Seeds occasionally if I'm going to like a sports game, but everything else I don't really use. Entertainment folder is where I keep Flickster, and what Flickster is, I won't click on it because it has my like address and stuff, but you can see what theaters are around you and what the movie times are, and you can switch it to like tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever, and it will show you the movie times. And then I have 2048, which is a really addicting game. You like slide the tiles together. These ads always come up. And then you try to make them match and try to get the 2048 tile, which I have not gotten yet, which is why I'm still playing it. And I have the Game of Life, Pigment, which is actually a really cool coloring app. I'm obsessed with this. You can click on, like, I did like a tree, and what you can do is you can use color fill. This is another tree I was doing, but you can like drag it like that, or you can use like a paint bucket type thing and just tap it. I have WordBrain, which I need to delete because it like makes me angry, but you basically draw the words together and then you try and find the words that are in the little puzzle. Mario Run, which is not very good in my opinion, because like the only way you can die is if you like fall in between the cracks or something, but it like automatically vaults over the mushrooms, and like that's not how the DS game was in my childhood. So yeah, and then I have my Bitmoji, which is linked with my Snapchat and everything. Yeah, this is what she looks like, and I don't know, I think it's cute. I like Bitmoji because I feel like it can speak a lot more volumes than words. I have my food folder, and I have Yelp, which is what I use to find restaurants. Whenever we were getting our piercings today, I looked on Yelp to see what the reviews were and what were some of the best places to go. DoorDash, which is similar to Postmates, but because I'm in the suburbs, DoorDash is more accessible. And then Postmates, which is what I can use when I'm at school because I'm more like inside the city. Open Table, which is what I use to make reservations. You can have an account, but I just do guest reservations. And then the Starbucks app, which I actually just got, so I have like no gold stars or anything. I have my YouTube folder, which has my studio app, my regular YouTube app, which is what I use sometimes to watch other people's videos, my subscriber counter, go hit that subscribe button and we can get ourselves going. And then Airshow, which is what I'm using to film this video. I have my shopping app, or my shopping folder, where I have Sephora and Amazon, Misguided, which I'm obsessed with, and then I have the Lululemon app as well. And then BuzzFeed, which is my absolute favorite. I love taking the BuzzFeed quizzes. Like, I'm the queen of BuzzFeed quizzes. Of course, it's like one of my main ways to get news as well. And then I have Snapchat. I really like Snapchat, and then you guys can see yourself. So make sure you add me. I'll put my Snap code there, and then you can add me if you want. And I have my Instagram app, which you can follow me on Instagram as well. It's just Kylan Kinkade. I have my social folder, which is some of the apps that I don't use as much as like Snapchat and Instagram. So Facebook and Messenger, Twitter, and GroupMe. And then I have travel, which is where I have Hail a Cab and the United app. And then European Wax Center, which is what I use to schedule my waxes on. It's really convenient, honestly. You can say if you have a waxer preference, if you have a new morning or afternoon preference. And then I have my garage door opener on my phone as well. So that is lit. And then down here on the main like bottom piece, I have phone, mail. I don't like the Apple Mail app, so I do have the Gmail and the Yahoo Mail app. And then Spotify is what I actually use for my music and my jams. You guys need to follow me on Spotify if you like rap or like pop, whatever. So I love that playlist. The ones I most like are jams, and then Rap Caviar, and then top tracks. So that was all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below what apps you have on your phone and any apps that I should try out. And make sure again that you give this video a thumbs up. It would help me out so much. And also click the subscribe if you want to see more videos as well. So thank you so much for watching, lovelies, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.